Let's see here. We're going to be able to see week 2, day 1 match on game 1 first half of GR versus WBG. We're going to be able to see double tighter here on both the cheerleader and mercenary. Seems like we're going to be running window speed boost here on both Persica and the patient. Okay, Perfumer coming out immediately though. That's pretty interesting. Well, I mean, probably assume that it's Opera, but let's move on towards the game then, shall we? Okay, in towards the game we go. Just double checking quality. Quality control is good as well. We're going to be able to move on towards the Leo memories here with Perfumer immediately decoding. Perfumer rotating a little bit too late is what I feel, but I guess for, you know, an Ivy chasing against a Perfumer can somehow, right? Let's just say this way. You can somehow force Perfumer away from this area, but it's going to be instant detention here alongside with quenching effect. For Perfumer here, unfortunately, we might have to put out Perfume a little bit early. We did. Can we? We can't. Okay, we can't. Okay, immediate pushback. But it seems like that Perfume is going to go to... Okay, so in this case scenario, it's more or less of the fact that you're trying to loop Ivy on a map like this. That's kind of the issue here. You probably shouldn't be doing that. Meanwhile, our... Wait a second. Why is that not going down? I'm so confused why that isn't going down. Hello? Okay, there it is. But we did manage to loop... Who did we leech onto? Sorry. We lost Perfumer. Okay, we kind of did lose Perfumer, but Perfumer here currently being upstairs. More or less right now, it's a little bit of an issue for Ivy. Ivy, yes, we're map controlling. We aren't teleporting to the cheerleader because it's not worth it. But also from Perfumer's point of view, it's kind of like, you know... We're spending a bit too much time here. We're spending a bit too much time here on Perfumer. It's already 90 seconds in towards the game. We managed to get the vault over and the speed boost, but the flywheel was not the best. You need to flywheel out of that area early, but since you decide to take the pallet speed boost, that pallet vault time is still 1/2 seconds, which allows you know, the hunter to get more of his items. But it seems like right now we're going to be able to get 70 stack, and that's going to be immediate blink down. Around 2.5 Cypher machine done here from the survivors side. Accumulatively, let's say. But overall, let's just say for Perfumer her, the rotation away, probably what she was thinking was, oh, you know, in the case of Ivy, you wouldn't really chase after someone like Perfumer, but it doesn't matter there because Perfumer is not a guarantee hit. Even for Puppeteer here, even if Puppeteer decides to use his, you know, little Lewis, sometimes they might use it too early because it's too unpredictable. It's too unpredictable even for Perfumer here. We're going to be able to leech on towards Merc. We did not get a scream there, which is a little bit unfortunate, but we are going to be able to get a hit here, thankfully. It won't be a double down situation here just yet. Mercenary here on around 58 stack. We're going to be able padding away here immediately, taking back our Yetian and going after Perfumer here once again. We just have to be like for Persica. The only issue for Persica is, yes, Persica wants to take that Windows speed boost, but even if you do take the Windows speed booster, you're not going to be able to escape to 20 sacks, right? Because like vaulting takes time, which is kind of the issue here. Yes, you will get your speed boost, but what you're exchanging for is standing still, allowing Ivy's main body to get towards you. And then once she leeches onto you, she already has like 2-second leech and an extra 1 second there on towards the vault. It's kind of not worth it in that case scenario too. Kind of not worth it there. Meanwhile, on the other hand, we do have Flywheel in the next 12 seconds. Rebound Kai here kind of does matter, especially with the fact that we're a little bit close towards, you know, the double pallet 1 window area. We're going to play around here just a little bit. And Cheerleader gaining around 40. We're playing a lot of mind games. That's going to be a very good rescue. Cheerleader, nice body block. But from Cheerleader's point of view right here, we need to leave because Cheerleader's going to get a double down situation, which is what we didn't consider. We should have considered that. Right now, the issue is, okay, we're going to be able to leech on towards Perfumer and get Perfumer down immediately, but also at the same time, We're going to be able to get the leech here. Persica, not that the best area here currently. We're going to be able to get a TP over, but we TP'd wrong. Persica here being able to get away. Nia made quite a bit of big mistake there, but it doesn't really matter. We're going to be able to get the ball over without it getting a Terror Shock. 2 Cypher Machines remaining right here, 84 and 71%. Perfume right here is still on the run, but we do have Flywheel, so we're going to have to use the top right hand side of our screen just to see how we play this one around. 2 seconds left until Blink is over, and we did get the Scream. We flywheel too early. We flywheel too early. Patient, can we get patient deciding not to hook in to force the heal, but we should pop open the Cypher Machine here immediately. Even if there's no one at the exit gate, we're gonna have to play a long end game. Popping open the Cypher Machine here is definitely the best case scenario. Even if you don't have someone near gate, you want to play that long end game. It is still a tie game here for Nia. Because as long as you can force Mercenary to open the exit gate. Okay, the teleportation on the Mercenary here helps out quite a lot. We didn't get a Scream there, a little bit unfortunate. Juan being able to get out early here as well. Meanwhile, the other survivor on the other side of the gate here as well. Mercenary is going to be the one that who can actually open the exit gate right now, because he is only just got leeched, right? So the 30-second cooldown, you only need 18 seconds to open. Mercenary can definitely reach it towards the gate on time, but it seems like for Juan right now, he's a little bit afraid of the teleportation stone. But that teleportation stone has around 30-second cooldown or 40-second cooldown if I'm not wrong. Meanwhile, we do see the cheerleader. Is that cheerleader? No, that's Patient staying in middle. And then cheerleader on the other side of the map right now. Cheerleader getting rid of the artifact. And then we're going to be able to see Patient. Oh, we got stuck! And that's Patient going down. Mercenary being able to open the gate right there. We want to force Mercy out of the area, but Mercenary knows himself too what he needs to do. We leached on towards the Patient, alright, but there's also a cheerleader nearby. But at least the good news is we actually don't have corruption as transference anymore. We could teleport over, but it doesn't matter. Cheerleader owning 15% fear stacks. We are going to be utilizing the remaining of our pom-poms, but even with that in mind, Patient here should be able to be fully healed. We're going to be able to get the blink down here. It does not matter because your Yitian is on Ivy. Well, it's actually near this area, but anyways. Both survivors should be able to get out. Patient utilizing the Palace Speed Booster. We still do have hooks here to use as well, but Mercy needs to be one to get out first though, because Patient, we need to be able to get that hook over immediately. Juan, the Mercenary, is currently on the way out too, and with Mercenary here, last level Pada, let's congratulate the tie game here for GR. Moving on towards the next game. Okay then, we're going to be able to see Confined Space Detention here on Alexis with Blink. It's going to be Acrobat Wildling. Okay, Coordinator, and of course the Magician. This is kind of a 50-50 counter between Ivy and Opera Singer, but with only one type. Okay, let's move on straight towards blah, 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 blah. Okay, Alexis, who are we going to look for first? We're going to look for the Acrobat, who is in Shack. We have seen how Lon played in this area too, right, during Koa season. But with the TP over here, it seems like Acrobat decided not to vaulting. We're going to be able to get a Fireball, but it does not matter. That Fireball didn't really create that much distance. If we hold it on for a little bit longer, maybe yes, we could have. But I guess from the survivor's point of view right now, the next hit is go. Okay, that's fine. It's going to be Confined Space Detention alongside with Addiction, by the way, Wanted Order and Berserker from Alexis's Persona web. We're going to be able to get a pallet drop down there with the ball still holding on towards the hands of Acrobat. These balls are pretty precious here for Acro. That debuff is going to be applied, allowing Acrobat to get in between the pallet, but I think we were looking back there a little bit too much. We kind of forgot how to walk around. I mean, especially with the slow mud ball there. You definitely could drop the pallet down. You definitely could drop the pallet down right there. But I feel like X-Men kind of overestimated Opera Singer's movement speed in that case scenario. Because even if Alexis dashes around a lot, he wouldn't really have that much time to actually get a hit right over the pallet there. So I think for the Acrobat here, it's a little bit of an unfortunate situation for him. We're going to be able to see two Cypher Machines down here, Wildling come in for the rescue. That's going to be the great movement speed boost here coming from Wildling's side. Of course, getting down here, forcing the rescue immediately. Terror Shock will be kind of impossible, but having still one snowball, you should have another Fireball soon. That's a brilliant pallet stun. but it's still within tight turner time, so it's gonna depend on how. Okay, beautiful pallets down there. That's addiction. And then teleport. We okay, we blinked. Okay, we still have blink. Okay, we still have blink. We still have blink. Okay, that addiction came in pretty clutch, especially with coordinator here being nearby. We do have desperate fight as well. We're gonna be able to get a pickup here too. AK being nearby as the coordinator, we're gonna be able to chair a little bit further back. And it seems like right now, for the survivor's point of view, we just want to rescue when it's critical. But the Cypher Machine really isn't enough. For Opera Singer here, it seems like it will be a win game more or less. Unless Alekas does not see Cordy, in which we do anyways. Coordinator, the gun here would be good for no damage actually. The flywheel came out. It did come out early, but at least it worked. Meanwhile, we are still trying to dodge the gun. That's going to be a hit. And the only issue here is addiction. We're regenerating way too fast, and 20% by the way on the recovery speed of the hunter when there is survivors nearby. But for our acrobat right here, he is going to go down. Okay, we vaulted over early. We did a vault over early right there. And it seems like right now it is going to be around 3.5 Cypher Machine done from a survivor's point of view. We did get Wildling's wanted order as well, so we know where the survivors are. Alexa here, we're going to have to TP back towards our nearest shadow just to get our teleportation back. Wildling here still on the run. Wildling going to be able to activate his whistle form, and it seems like we do see what a footprint is. Going to try chase after Wildling right here. Wildling going to be forced on towards Boar. Preferably speaking, I don't think we should chase after Wildling, even though we're max presence. I don't think it's a good idea. Genuinely speaking, I don't think it's a good idea. But it seems like for Alex right now, he's going to be able to catch up here pretty fast as well. That's going to be a hit down. But we still managed to vault over there. So Mudo did manage, well, the board did manage to do what he needs to do. Trying to play the pallet mine game here, but we got the hit over the pallet here anyway, so that doesn't matter. Which around 4 Cypher Machine here currently done from the survivor side. 82% on towards the Magician. Magician should be able to finish the other 76% as well, but it just depends on how far the Cypher Machine actually is. We don't have the tension anymore, which means Coordinator definitely will become the next chase. For now, for the Hunter side, we're trying to say is, okay, we got Wilding on chair. We're going to force Cordy to rescue and go after Cordy, because just Wilding is kind of useless now for us. Wilding will be able to get on board immediately. Going to be able to get a hit here. There's the rescue, but we're just gonna let the Wilding run free. Here, what we can do is we can chair the Coordinator and then go after Wilding instead. Why? Because Wilding can't do much, but it seems like we're gonna be able to get Wilding down here anyways, with 2 survivors down and the Coordinator on the ground with flywheel though. So flywheel means you stick our persona, right? You should self-heal 20% faster. But it seems like we want to slug for endgame. We probably don't want to chair here, but there is still Tinnitus, so that is kind of the issue. We did get the pickup here. You see, the pickup here doesn't really matter, right? Because like, even if AK uses up self-heal here, we could just target AK and then he won't have self-heal anymore. That's kind of good for endgame. Okay, we're utilizing the self-heal there. Magician being able to get the rescue, but it seems like we're going to be able to hit Magician there anyway. Okay, that's no problem at all. We should be targeting either Coordinator or the Magician. Right. Oh, in this case scenario, that's going to be immediate blink down. Double survivor here on the ground. Oh, well, double survivor here on half health. And with the half health here in mind, that's going to be the Coordinator here. Oh, the immediate next chase after the Coordinator is brilliant. Because Cordy doesn't have self-heal here anymore. So with that one window speed boost is not going to be enough to get you away from the area. We will go back to chair the Magician. And with the Magician here, Alekas, it's a very beautiful 4-man elimination. Very, very, very good 4-man elimination. And we're going to speed things up here just by a little bit. Because Cordy doesn't have self-heal here anymore, right? So more or less it would be a 4-man elimination unless we did manage to bleed out. But with the Magician down, Coordinator self-healed. Wilding has also been returned back to the mainer. Let's just congratulate, honestly, the 4-man elimination here. Moving on directly towards... Oh my god, we're playing such a long end game. This is such a long end game. This is like an IV game. Okay, we did manage to see Magician. Let's move on towards game 2. Let's see here. We're going to be able to see instance attention on that IV once again. Survivor side is going to be a triple window speed boost. The barmaid and the entomologist here though might not actually be that much of a bad pick against IV, but we're going to have to see how this game goes. With the survivor side, only one Titan on towards this mercenary. Let's move on towards the game. Then this is going to be week 2, day 1, match 2, first half of WBG versus GR. Let's get a direct move on then. We're going to be able to see Ivy here. Let's see. Main body is going towards Lantern, Umbrella Gate. And it seems like we're more or less looking towards with a Mercy. He probably wants to leech on towards Mercenary here just so he decodes a little bit slower. Not a bad choice. We're going to try disrupt Cypher Machines here as much as possible. We do see Barmaids on the other side of the map right now, but Barmaid's a huge counter here. That's going to be a brilliant scream on towards Entomologist. Teleport over here as well. And just about 60 stacks on towards the Entomologist here with the teleportation back here, trying to deny the knee-jerk reflex. We do have a scream here. We're waiting. We got the scream out. Okay, that's no problem now. Just about on time here. That's going to be an immediate hit for our Ivy. But of course, that's quite an early game, but it seems like we're going to try give as much doubling here as possible, but we leech on towards Persica, which means Entomologist didn't pull that much of a movement speed boost away. Blink is going to be ready in 7 seconds. We're going to have to play speed down just so we can force Nia with the blink, but it seems like we're still trying to pull as much as in here as possible. We blink now, very nice blink, and it's not enough ciphers. 60 seconds. 60-second down against an Ivy is really, really, really bad. That's like a 60-second down against Clerk. With that in mind, right, the early game is a bit bad. The early game is a bit bad here, especially with the rotations from the survivor's point of view here as well. Being able to deny that knee-jerk reflex on the Entomologist because Mercenary's artifact was nearby. We did get a scream here though, thankfully, and that's going to be a very, very, very big radius here on towards the Mercenary side. We're going to wait around here just a little bit. You know what? 70 is enough. 70 is enough. But since Mercenary elbow padded it, I guess there's no use anymore after that. We don't have max presence just yet. We're missing one more hit. No double down on the Mercenary. A little bit unfortunate. But Entomologist's main job here is to rotate away as much as possible. We did get a leech on here. We're going to be able to move around from the area. We're going to be able to teleport back here as well. And that's an immediate scream. And that's going to be the fearing induced probably is the wrong word, by the way, but rebound kite, it's maybe, well, it was a little bit over tighter on time, but it's still just dash, which is kind of the issue. Now then, of course, with that on mind, Survivor's point of view here, we did get the heal on towards Mercenary. We're going to leech on towards Aeroplanets here once again, but we're definitely not teleporting out, of course. Mercenary here being nearby as well. If we can find Mercenary, that'll be great, but it's almost 4 Cypher Machine done here. We're still missing 1 full Cypher Machine against Ivy, which is a little bit of an issue for me. But it seems like right now for Mercenary, that's going to be the hit. That's going to be the rescue. Entomologist running the other side right now. We're going to be able to get a scream here on towards the Mercenary. Mercenary double down situation. Entomologist still trying to rotate his way here as much as possible. But if Entomologist can actually stick very, very, very close towards the edge of the drop down area. Yeah, towards the edge here. Is that upstairs or downstairs? That's upstairs. Oh no. That is upstairs. Juan on 45 here. 45 isn't the worst. We're going to be able to get the scream so we can deny that. And win it. Deny there. Play. No, we got the bottom line game. Entomologist be able to get the vault over here as well. But Yetian is still nearby. Can we get a Yetian scream here? 4 Cypher Machine's almost done. Mercenary here still on the ground. Is anyone going over to heal Mercenary? No, Mercenary is trying to full self-heal himself. That's going to be Entomologist going down here as well. Mercenary currently being nearby. Mercenary might have to utilize self-heal here. But can he get up is another question. 76%. Do we have Deer Hunt? We should, right? We should have Deer Hunt. 94%. We're moving away. We don't know where Mercenary is right now. We're moving away. We got the heal, but we got the teleportation over too. 52% on towards. Okay. This is pretty bad because you can still leech on towards Mercenary right here and then teleport to Mercy and then you can get the scream. Beautiful, Nia. Beautiful. Second survivor on chair here immediately. Beautiful double down. And it seems like right now we're going to deny all possibility of decoding. Lon here on the other side of the map. Barmaid here on the other side of the map as well. Even you do have a Barmaid here. Can you get a heal on time? You can't. It's really just that early game. The rotation was a really bad early game. I'm so sorry. It's so bad early game. It's really, 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 really bad early game. Once again, the denial on that knee-jerk reflex early game for the Entomologist and the Barmaid being... Oh no! That hover. Oh no. But we cannot find Mercy though. We can't find Mercenary though. That's good news here. We still can't find Mercenary. We still can't find anyone going down here just yet. It seems like Aeroplanus is going over to look for Mercenary. But... okay, this is a bit hard here. We're trying to play mind games. Mercenary's still on the ground. Still on the ground right here. Mercenary still on the ground. Barmaid just has to decode. Barmaid really just has to decode right here. But Barmaid doesn't have a... Ooh, the issue might be the fact that Barmaid doesn't have a doubling left to use. Barmaid needs to look for the chest near her. And then if she can get a noble pad, great, because then she can just doubling drink speed boost away. Oh, we're going to be able to find Mercenary here. We got the leech. Mercenary. But Barmaid might just get blinked down here if we're not careful. We're going to be able to get a normal hit away from this area, but Barmaid drank her doubling speed boost. Persica. Nia here doing a very good job, still trying to damage control here against the survivors. But we're going to be able to see aeroplanes trying to decode here as much as possible. The no teleportation over is not a bad choice here because we still don't have max presence. Still trying to catch a survivor off guard. And the teleportation over. Lon out of position. No items remaining. That's going to be a hit. But even with the window speed boost out here on mine, the other... we're going to be able to leech on towards Barmaid here. Barmaid, can we leech on towards her? We can't just yet. Still around 80 seconds left. On towards that leech cooldown. Mercenary looking for an item here as well, but all survivors are way too close nearby. Mercenary being near Barmaid. Barmaid has VTN next to him. We don't want to teleport over just yet, but it seems like neither didn't really leech on towards that Barmaid, so we couldn't get that corruption of transference on towards Barmaid. That free 40 stack is currently gone. Survivors still having a little bit of breathing room here as well. Meanwhile, we do see aeroplaners here trying to gain as much attention from the Opera IV side, but we definitely do have chests near this area for ourselves to use. But it seems like right now, at least Mercenary will be able to get fully healed here. We utilized a full needle just to get that self-heal. That's what 5 hit on the Mercenary does to you. Can we even get a self-heal? We got the self-heal just on time. 1 full needle for our self-heal. My lord, 1 full needle. 5 hits. That's what 5 hits has done to a Mercenary. Jesus Christ. And of course, the leech on there straight towards the aeroplaners or Cypher Machine. There definitely is enough, but the Barmaid still trying to decode that 78% Cypher Machine. With that in mind, we do have Hui here currently nearby as well. Once that Cypher Machine is primed right, I would say it's still a 3-man endgame, but I think it could be a 3-man elimination endgame. It just depends on how well we play endgame right now. Cypher Machine on the other side of the map right now, it doesn't seem good. We got the hit on towards... Okay, this is pretty bad. Blink open. Can we get the pop? We can't get the pop. Okay, the issue now is we don't know when to pop. We have the pop here. Very good pop here from the survivors. And we didn't leech on towards Barmaid here as well. So Barmaid should be able to contain for just a little bit longer. But Persica here has to be very careful on how she dodges this. We didn't manage to dodge it. And that's going to be down there immediately on towards the Barmaid. Lon on towards this side of the map as well. But tonight is going to pop the moment we chart Barmaid down as well. Using ETN to find where the aeroplane is. But at least we can guarantee a 1-man escape here at least. It's okay for now for WBG survivors because Alex got a 4-man elimination. But that doesn't matter here. Because next game, we still haven't seen Alexis's Ivy. But the gate is open on the other side of the map right now as well. We do see where the Mercenary is. Mercenary with 1 elbow pad left on his hands. Mercenary here getting the teleportation out, but it seems like we won't, at least we won't be able to see. Oh wait, we're trying to teleport back. We teleported back right here, okay. Long currently being nearby. We did get a scream there, but aeroplanist might just get found. The leech on, the teleport over. We don't have max presence here just yet, but that does not matter. Aeroplane is a little bit too far from the exit gate. Even if the Mercenary is nearby, that does not matter as well. We're going to be able to get there. Oh, we move. Okay. It's a 1-man escape here from the survivor side, but let's congratulate GR near for the 3-man elimination. Move on to our second half. Okay, it's going to be WBG versus GR. We're going to be able to see that Warp Wax Artist finally with trump card detention here on week 2 day 1 match. Week 2 day 1 match on game 2 first half of WBG versus GR. Survivor side, we're going to be able to see 1 Tide Turner here with an Embalmer here trying to guarantee the Tide alongside with a Gardener and of course a Coordinator with a Flywheel. Our Mercenary will be the main rescuer of this game with Tide Turner built in as well. Okay, let's see here. Game moving on. It's going to be... Gardener first chase might be a little bit hard here. Even if you do have warp, it's still a tiny bit of an issue. We don't see footsteps anywhere just yet. So Gardener did manage to hide away. We do have quenching effect here for the warp usage. But going after Mercenary here first might not be the worst idea. Especially with warp as well. Going after Mercy might not be the worst idea, but it seems like right now for Alekas's side, we're gonna change over immediately. Still waiting for our Quenching Effect to be ready, and it's gonna be the Embalmer there being able to decode as well. The only kind of issue here is we should have chased Mercenary there immediately if we want to go after him. Right now, double backing probably could have been a better idea, but Mercy can just decode the other Cypher Machine nearby. Quenching Effect is going to be ready soon in the next 5 seconds, being able to see where Coordinator here is as well. AK is already at a brilliant position. Of course, with the warp here, that's going to be immediate catch up, and I think the first hit here might register a bit early. That's going to be a brilliant first hit on the pallet stun. But with Cordy's gun, we'll be able to deny quite a bit of items here as well. So Cordy currently being nearby, trying to give as much support as possible. It's a very good early game, but we do see Coordinator being nearby means that the Wax is going to drop down. With the Wax dropping down right there, I don't think Cordy actually would be the better choice right here. We're going to try to see how we can get that long-range Wax on towards this Gardener, because Gardener is already putting such a great distance against this Wax that is trying to play as much Pallet Mind game as possible. That's going to be a vault over there on the speed boost. But of course, the Cypher Machine is a little bit slower right here, so Gardener has to contain for at least 40 more seconds. With Mercenary here being nearby, Embalmer being nearby. We could leech on toward, we could coffin them. In this case, we definitely could coffin them. That's going to be a brilliant pallet drop down, but it doesn't matter because that's a hit down anyways. Is Embalmer using his coffin? He is not. He's trying to rotate away here as much as possible, so definitely for the survivors here, it's going to depend on how well we actually play this. Embalmer currently decoding nearby as well. We're going to try to get rid of that Cypher Machine, and of course Mercenary is coming for rescue. Hello Cordy. Goodbye Cordy. Mercy is a bit far away, but I guess that's okay. We're going to be able to lock the window there as well. With the Wax artist here, it really just depends how the game will go. Right, because formal elimination here is still pretty high, but we are really just going to have to see. You can still Cypher Rush a Wax artist, because Gardener's Rebound Kite Containment is pretty good. We're going to be able to get a hit on towards Mercy. Can we blob? Ooh, we didn't blob there. Okay, a bit unfortunate that we couldn't block, but it doesn't seem like X-Mail is going to be able to contain any more anyway. So with the Gardener here going down, we're just waiting, and that's an immediate hit. Okay, not bad. We're going upstairs here. Cordy without a gun here anymore. We do have Warp ready. We do have Trump card ready. So the Trump card can be used for abnormal when needed. To lock the Cypher Machine and then abnormal so the survivors can pop. But 2.5 Cypher Machine done here. We're gonna have to warp here. We are gonna have to warp here. Yeah, it's not the best warp, but it's good enough because you can still walk for 3 seconds here at least. Gardener currently being upstairs as well. There's not much you can do. She's currently on the run here too, so we should be able to see where Gardener is. Well, okay, Gardener should have not dropped down there, I feel. For Gardener, probably running towards the other side is the better choice, but I guess they still do have the pallet nearby there to use as well. We're going to be able to lock the pallet there too, and that's going to be a huge distance pulled away. X-Mail is doing a really nice rebound containment. That's 77% Wax. We've 7 seconds left on towards our next blob Wax here. Just depends on if we can land this blob Wax, but 3-second bubble. This 3 seconds is going to buy us a lot of time. With that in mind, we're still trying to play mind games. We're playing a lot of... Okay, that's down. We bought quite a lot of time there because the last 2 Cypher Machines are currently being decoded. So the Embalmer, very nice coffin there. Should at least be a guaranteed tie game right now. Without teleportation, without trump card, next chase is going to be really hard for Wax, as Wax definitely does need that medium movement away. But I guess that is kind of just the issue here. Heart here currently upstairs. We are going to be needing to see how this game pans out, but I mean, like, even from the professional side... Oh, we didn't get that over. Okay, that's going to be the Mercenary on towards the other side. If we can lock the pallet there. Yeah, if we can lock the pallet there and then go downstairs, would have been better. Probably shouldn't have used the blob there. Probably should have used the blob and then jumped down to force Mercenary to elbow pad away. But I guess it is what it is. It really is what it is. Okay, Mercenary here back upstairs. The pallet there would be dropped down in exchange, but it seems like for our Mercenary here too, we could drop down here once again. That will be locked, which isn't bad, but the last elbow pad here has to be utilized. Once the elbow pad here is being used, we could potentially use warp to down immediately, but it seems like we want to save our last item anyway. So with the Cypher Machine here almost primed, it seems like we want Embalmer to come into rescue. And that's going to be a pickup. Okay, can we get rid of the pallet upstairs first? We can't because Embalmer's nearby. Okay, that might not be the best case scenario right now. I would love to get rid of the pallets here, but I don't think it'll be possible for our survivor. We want to get a double down situation here. That's going to be a normal hit. Could we get Embalmer down here? We could. Okay, the only issue for Embalmer right now really is the fact that vault over, okay. Vault over, okay. 97, that's fine, Embalmer, nice. And immediate hit down. Do we want to want to TP towards Merc? Merc is rotating out. Okay, Mercy's out, and Stream elimination here might be really hard to play. Cordy. That's going to be the warp out. That's going to be Cordy out of there right here as well. But Mercy's on the other side of the map right now. We're going to be able to get the lock there, but the gate is open, so that doesn't really matter. And Mercy on that side of the map too. It's going to be a bit of a hard play here. A bit of a really hard play here. But I think this might be just a guaranteed tie here. Even if it's tie here, I say the point system is still towards WBG. WBG has a huge lead here on the point, and we're going to be able to see the Mercenary going out. Let's actually the tie game here for GR survivors. Moving on straight towards game 3. Okay, it's going to be Nide here with Instance Detention alongside with Blink. This is kind of a hard team to play against Naya though. You have Novelist, you have Aeroplanist, and you have Entomologist. But even so, this is going to be week 2, day 1 match 1 game 3 first half of WBG versus GR. Who are we going to go for first? We are going to lock middle Cypher Machine and look for Atta here, who's the Entomologist. So Entomologist here first chase. Okay. With the Ento here first chase, it seems like we might be able to get the vault over, but even with the vault over here, Windows Speed Boost is going to be denied here, thankfully. But I mean, Ento hard counters Naya though. I don't know why Alex decides to play Knight against this team comp. We did bring Quenching Effect as well, because we don't like hiding. I guess for Alex right now, why he's mainly worried about is, Explorer hide. Just hiding is annoying in general. I guess all hunters universally understand how annoying hiding is. We have 4 seconds until our next harpoon. We probably want to harpoon the small boat here, but Entomologist is gonna move out. Did manage to get a little bit of a moisture level there. And 65%, okay, not bad. 65% is actually not bad. And with that 65% here on mind, Ento might be getting the first hit here. Okay, not a bad first hit. The moisture level should be going down right now. We do still have Blink here left to use. And we're gonna lock. Okay, locking that area isn't the worst. Entomologist low vault over, and it seems like we are at least out of moisture area. But even so, Alex will still be on swim state here just to catch up towards Entomologist. And Entomologist here might be. We could blink down or hit the bees. We are going to hit the bees. And it's down. Okay, it's down. Send 3 Cypher Machine containment on 90 seconds on the clock. I guess that's really just the issue, because you don't have to rotate against a Naya that much, because you just need Windows Speed Boost. At the moment Naya pulls out the harpoon, you kind of do know, okay, yeah, I know where Naya is. That's kind of the issue there. But with that in mind, Mercenary coming in. Oh, there's also... Okay, Novelist might be a bit of an issue here for Naya, especially with the pallet drop downs. Oh, we do see Novelist. Novelist. No, that's not Mercy. That's my friend. Do we get a no damage rescue? That's no damage rescue. That's still a pop on towards the first officer though. But at least we can lock the Cypher Machine here still. That's going to be a throw out and dash back towards Entomologist. This could still be a tie. This definitely could still be a tie here. So we're just going to have to see how the tie game goes. Novelist is going to flywheel out that one. And of course, Entomologist going down. Entomologist isn't down in a bad area, but Alexis still has Blink here. So the chances of Entomologist rebound kiting is pretty low. Pretty low. But we're wanting to cheer back towards Shaq. I don't like it. Because all what we need is a tie, but Alexis wants to win right here. We want to stop the decoding progress here from no damage rescue. Okay, but that's a hit down on towards first officer, and Ento on the run here as well. We are gonna have to see how fast we can catch up towards the entomologist here too, but of course with Ento here on mind, it's gonna be really hard because it's gonna be Ave Maria. Yeah, that's kind of the issue why I didn't want to chair back here, but I guess he thought the Cypher machine was enough there too. We're gonna look after... Okay, so I can level this. Ooh. Huh? That didn't hit over the pallet? Okay, we're gonna go after AK here. AK, change over here immediately. We don't have Abyss anymore. Oh my lord. That's a hit. Oh, beautiful flywheel. Oh my god, this is insane. Okay, nice pop, but that's gonna be the pallet down there. Okay, AK is flexing so hard. We have a third novel right now. Oh my lord. Okay, first chair though. Two survivors on one Cypher machine. You definitely can't get a prime before help, but they're not near the Cypher machine here just yet. So for Alexis right now, it might be a little bit hard. Okay, this might be a little bit hard. Okay. We're gonna have to see how this goes. I'm gonna try lock the Cypher machine here first. That's going to be the Cypher machine lock, and it's going to be Aeroplanus who's going to be the one coming in to rescue. That's fine, but I'm all just starting the next Cypher machine too. Alex didn't see that's another no damage rescue here from the survivor side. We got the flywheel out, but Novelist has books. Novelist has storybooks. We hit an obstacle. This hurts a lot right now, especially for a night when it was supposed to be a tie game. That's going to be a change over here immediately, but that does not matter. It doesn't matter because the two Cypher machines are like 60% on average. Ooh la la, that hurts a lot right now. Heish. Survivor's point of view here, right? I guess what really matters the most is, okay, what do we do? What do we need to do? We got the entomologist near the other side of the map right now. Two survivors here trying to prime the Cypher. We just get a no damage rescue. That's all you need. Just that. Okay, that's no damage rescue there on mind. That's gonna be a pop down. Okay, pop down immediately on Novelist. We can still go after Aeroplanus. Okay, it can still be a trim elimination. We just have to look for Aeroplanus here. Aeroplanus has hover, which is a little bit annoying, but that's okay. Just look for Aero right here. Alex, the tie game is still very possible right here, but it seems like Dungeon's near the other side of the map right now. It's gonna be X-Men going towards the other side. We're gonna blink. We're not blinking in. Okay. We're not blinking in just yet. Not just yet. No flywheel as well. The gauge is almost open. We have to catch up here immediately. Just dash in front of him. That's all what you need to do. Just dash in front of him. But it seems like the hover. Oh no! No! Okay, let's see here. We're going to be able to see Nia with confined space detention with warp. Survivor side, we're going to run triple flywheel here for Windows Speed Boost, except for Novelist. With a flywheel. Last game we got a 3-man escape. This game means that we need a 3-man escape or else GR will win against WBG. Let's move on towards the game then. This is going to be week 2, day 1, match 1, game 3, second half of WBG versus GR. This is going to be the deciding game. Okay, let's see here. So it's going to be going for Persaka first. It depends here then. Do we get the cut on? We don't get a cut on here, but we're still trying to play as much mind game here as possible. For the Hunter point... We might have to switch Persaka. We're waiting for the attack. Yes! Good job! But Terror Shock! Okay. Good job. Oh my lord. The good thing about this is, right, Novelists can time it pretty well against long attack hit hunters like Gala and Anne, but it seems like we're going to be able to get between the pallet. We dropped the pallet down a bit early. Okay. We do have warp here though, so it's really one cat, one warp, and there goes down Novelist. Not much a Novelist can do right now. We got the okay. Oh, flywheel, no flywheel. Maybe we could have flywheeled there to vault over, I feel, but I guess it's still a bit hard. Ah, there's a bit. Hey. Oh wait, okay. Priestess, this priestess. Oh, sorry, my brain. Okay, there's a priestess on the field. Okay. Calm. There's a priestess. With that in mind, though, we're gonna get rid of Pilot Middle. Juan will be spotted out here. This is not good. They're being like when WBG are. The only issue here is right when WBG are at a deficit, they tend to play very hastily. I feel. They really do tend to play very hastily here. Priestess did come in pretty early as well, but at least that was a no damage rescue. Priestess trying to body block. Juan doing a really good job right now. We are waiting. We could... Personally, I didn't get flywheel out once again. That's meh for me. Because like in that case scenario, once you got the book, there, right? What should really happen is Priestess should leave. And then you flywheel towards the pallet drop down, and if Anne really brings out the cat, you can change positions with the Anne. So then like Anne cannot spread out the cats to land it on towards you. That's kind of how that play should have went, but it didn't go that way. So oh well. But even so, for Hui here as the first officer. The small issue here might actually just be the fact that the portals are a little bit close to each other. There's going to be a cell here on towards a Novelist. Priestess can't definitely just take Long Portal away from the area, but the survivors need a 3-man escape here. I think the rebound kite kind of messed up there a little bit. I do think the rebound kite kind of did mess up there a little bit, because even if the cat did come out, it didn't really matter. But also from Nia's point of view there as well, he did explode the cat a little bit late, which means that Anne actually didn't have cat there. It was still on around 8-second cooldown, maybe 6, right? So then for Persica right there, you could 100% flywheel and drop the pilot down, even if you got the blink out there, right? But then we know it's not blink. Why? Because Anne has already used warp to get the Novelist down immediately when the cat, when we had a cat on Novelist near Shaq, right? So like in that case scenario, it's more or less of a... we kind of just forgot what we need to do. In a sense, it's something like that right now. It is honestly something like that right now. But for Anne here as well, the next chase might be a little bit slow because we don't have Insolence for the double cat jumps. But for Juan here as well, we're going to be able to catch up immediately towards the Priestess. Two-star era is not the best for an Anne player, but we are going to be able to go down here, still trying to play as much mind game. That's going to be the cat on as well, but this cat is going to get nullified immediately. So for Nia right here, yeah, it's going to be the explosion out. And of course... I got so confused there, sorry. I was like, what happened? But even so, we're going to be able to see around 3.5 cipher machine here currently being decoded from a survivor side. Back upstairs here for our Anne. And it's going to be the jump upstairs here as well, which is pretty good. But I guess that cat might... okay, no, warp is always great. Okay, 3 seconds, but we got a stun here anyway. So let's congratulate the tie game here for... yeah. The only issue here is, yes, you're still missing one last cipher machine, but you've only one tie turner. You're against a priestess with only one portal once she gets rescued. Even if it's a 2-story area, where is the dungeon? Oh, it's actually near beach. But it's a little bit hard to get over there as well, because the last cipher machine is near Broken Shack, so it'll take at least the Embalmer, you know, good while. Unless Embalmer can leech on towards... not leech, can embalm the priestess. But it seems like we're going to be able to get an immediate hit here on towards our first officer. I'd say first officer probably shouldn't fail rescue here, especially with the fact that he has pocket watches, so he's going to be able to utilize that immediately there as well. 10% movement speed was immediately going up the stairs, and we definitely will be able to get a rescue here. It's going to be after half. Can Embalmer leech here, I wonder? Or did we still not see? Can Embalmer leech here? Embalmer, can we get a coffin down, Embalmer? Embalmer is... it's a bit hard here. It's really hard here. It doesn't seem like Embalmer got Priestess's face at all this game. Okay, that is a little bit of an issue then. That's going to be the vault over, a vault back. We're waiting. Like, for Nia right here, all he has to do is wait for warp. But, like, unless Embalmer can leech on towards here, it's going to be very hard for it to be a 3-man escape. Juan jumps over. the pop. Okay, the pop here comes out. We're gonna go back to his 2-story area right now. This is a bit hard. Nia could warp downstairs. That's what I would say could happen, but that's gonna be hit right over the portal. I don't think we're gonna be able to survive here for any longer. Okay, nice cat jump. We have a second one here as well. And can we jump downstairs? Can we jump downstairs? We did. Okay, but we still got that anyways. I congratulate GR here for the tie game. We're all on the other side of the map right now, and we don't have a coffin here on towards Priestess, which is a little bit unfortunate, but you know what? Good game it is. Let's move on towards the next matchup then, shall we?